In this new era of technology, where new gadgets and software are launched very frequently to access the worldwide information with ease, it is necessary that the teaching programs, and especially language programs, create opportunities to incorporate the use of technology for more effective and efficient language courses. Many trials have emerged and there are hundreds of websites to teach and support language learning. This is why teachers must be aware of the sites that he promotes. This video aims to evaluate a website for language learning in 3 different aspects: structure, accessibility, and activities promoted. As part of an assignment for the subject, Computer-Assisted Language Learning in the Maestría de la Enseñanza del Idioma Inglés at OJAT. The website I chose, English for You, is a site that I have used to bring practice of grammar to my students. It is also one of the websites I recommend to my students to visit in case they want to practice or they have a doubt after presenting and practicing structures in classrooms. It is an Austrian site designed for basic students of English as a foreign language. Its main objective is to provide practice on simple structures and vocabulary of the second language. In order to evaluate this website, I wrote a questionnaire made of 12 questions, divided in 3 categories. The first category evaluates a general structure of the website, considering the objective and the type of feedback and the implement information to introduce the application. The second category deals with the accessibility of the information in the website and the appearance of the site. Finally, a third category is about the different activities promoted in the website, considering the skills. It is important to mention that the access to this website is very easy. Anyone could just browse for grammar exercise and the site is given as a potential option. In fact, it is the second option provided. When initiating the application, the user will read an introduction which will establish the aim of the site, the users it is directed to, and a short instruction about how to use the site. There are 2 ways in which users can see how the information is organized. The first one uses the links to the left side of the page. This list of links shows the main types of activities included. Another form of seeing the content of the site is clicking on the sitemap button, and it will scroll a list of the language features incorporated. Language features, grammar structures, and vocabulary are not organized by units or lessons. They are presented alphabetically. This website is constructed to second language learners, so it may be appropriate for users who look for simplicity and effectiveness. As a counterpart, it could be said that the use of more interesting icons or images in the exercises may help users to locate the information, the content, and relate information more simply. Most of the activities presented in the website correspond to the practice of grammar and vocabulary. Most of the exercises provided have clear context for language use, especially those of vocabulary. let's go to the links for language practice. The first one is grammar. I have to point that I will not scroll all the links, but the most important are the ones that show how the website works. The first one, as I said, is grammar. We have to click on grammar and a list of the content will appear. Once again, they appeared alphabetically. Let's click on one and we have different structures. The website uses different colors for students to notice the structures and in order to remember them well, or at least better. As I said, the website focuses on grammar, structures and vocabulary, but also on reading. Let's go to the countries and cities link. In this link, different exercises are shown. Small readings with different exercises. Let's go to one of them. Let's try England. This is one of the exercises shown. Students will have to read and complete the information by choosing one of the options provided. At the end of the exercise, students have the opportunity to check how well they did by clicking on the Grade Me button or the other one that is Check button. Let's go back to the main menu and let's click on quizzes and texts. Again, different activities are shown. Let's go to the adjective exercises. The same format is provided. One sentence to be completed and 4 different options as answers. Let's go to text. Instructions are provided. And let's click on one. There are 2 types of texts, 2 types of exercises. The ones that provide students or users with the words they have to use for completing the reading, and the other type of text are the ones that will let the students to think of possible answers. As we could see, is the same text in 2 different exercises. At the end, students will have the opportunity to check, but also it has a hint button which will give students a clue of the word they need to use. Let's go back to our menu and let's check crosswords, which will be truly challenging for students. Again, a list of content is provided and students will click on one to have this. Instructions are provided and students will have to click in the number and a sentence will appear for the students to fill in the crossword. Let's go back to our menu And let's check that other part of the website that I consider important, the vocabulary. Again, a list of content is provided, and the vocabulary is divided into matching exercises and Hackman, which sounds to be funny. This is the same format for all the vocabulary exercises. Students will have to match the items by moving the right column next to the left column. This is an example of the Hackman exercise. There are two options, the word to guess and the letters that the students have already guessed. The students will have to click on the letters until he finds the word they are looking for. This is a list of links that the website provides. As it doesn't focus on speaking or listening activities. The website provides users with links to practice these other skills and soft skills. There are more English grammar links, exercises, listening links as well. This other link in the main menu will provide users with a list of links provided by the users. The website doesn't need a special software to be used, so no registration is requested. But if anyone wants to get extra information about this website, could just fill this simple format and information will be sent. One of the strengths of this website is the simplicity in which it explains the language features. The vocabulary is simple and charts or examples show the structures clearly. Another asset is the willingness to make users notice the different structures it is intended to teach. With the use of different colors, and as already said, the website helps to clarify and remember the information more easily. A weakness point in this website is the simplicity in its design. There are no colorful icons or titles to call the user's attention. So in the first site, users could move on and click on another link before they surf. In some cases, German is used and the website does not provide an explanation about the reasons. So, students may get confused with it. The use of this website will definitely complement a classroom-based course. It may complement what teachers in basic levels work in classrooms. It could clarify some doubts that in everyday classes students may keep for themselves. It could be difficult for independent learners in basic levels to use this site. For language learning, they may need more than just grammatical rules and explanations, and more than just mechanical exercises. They may need more explanations about how to use language features. The website format, as we can see, is plain. There are no bright colors or big icons to call the attention. Color in the back, though simple, makes the font and icon stand out. Considering the level of users thought for this website and taking into consideration that it seems more to be a complementary material after classroom-based instructions, it could be said that the website meets the purposes established in the welcome of the site. Communication skills are not promoted, and it does not offer any other form of communication among users but Twitter. It should include also a space for communication to share ideas, comments, and clarification of any language feature, not only to provide links. It could be a good idea to include a forum part in this website.